Hi class, today we're going to be learning about decimals and a little recap from yesterday. We learned our place values, so we know this is the ones place, the tens place, and the hundreds place. And yesterday we took that a little step further and we learned the place value after the decimal. So Lori, can you tell us the names of the places after the decimal?
The tens place, the hundreds place, and the thousands.
Thank you. Good job. So today we're going to take it a little step further and we're going to actually add and subtract decimals. So for our warm up today and for what we learned from the previous class, we have 4 true or false warm up questions. So our first question is, longer decimals are always the largest decimal. Now, is that true or false? And if you can provide us with an example.
That's false.
Now, why is that false?
Because this is a 0 and that has a 2. It's a smaller number than if this was just. Because the tens place has higher value than the hundreds place.
Good job. So that is correct. This first question is false because the closer the number is to the decimal place, the larger it will become, and the farther away the number is from the decimal, the smaller it will become. So our next question, true or false? The decimal 18.07 is read as 18 and 7/100. True or false?
18 and 7/100? That's true.
Okay, can you show us on the place value chart?
That's 0. This is a hundreds place, so it's 7/100.
Correct. Now our third question, true or false? The decimal 4.35 is read as 4 and 35 tenths.
35 tens.
Can you show us? Is that true or false?
I never heard that in my life. 4, 35. Yes, it's true.
It is actually incorrect because what do we say about the last problem? This is our tenths place and our hundredths place.
So it's whatever last
And
time.
the question is asking the decimal 4.35 is read as 4 and 35 tenths.
Wow.
This answer is false because we always look at the last number to read as the place value.
Oh, my second grade teacher was going to do good job.
So this answer is false. This number is actually read 4.35 hundredths. Remember, the tenths place, hundredths place, and the thousandths place. All right, and our last true or false question. 3 tenths is greater than 3 hundredths.
3 tenths is greater than 3 hundredths. That's true, because for the first question, the 3 would sit here instead of the 3 sitting over here.
Correct. Now, do you remember what I said? The number closer to the decimal will always be the greater number compared to the farther away the last digit is from the decimal. So that is correct. Good job. Now, for today's activity, we will be answering some word problems dealing with decimals. So, some key things I want us to keep in mind during this activity is lining up the numbers correctly with the decimal. So, for example, 12, 35, and minus 10, 10. So we want to make sure we line up our decimals in order to receive the correct answer. And I also want to um, continue looking for those keywords to determine whether we're adding or subtracting. So I'm going to do the first question on the board so we have an idea of what I'm looking for. So the problem reads, Anna has saved up $12.77. Her friend Janet has $6.18. How much money do they have all together? Now, before I write the problem and start solving for it, we got to determine if we're adding or subtracting. So here we're looking at the keywords, and one of our keywords for addition is all together. So here we're going to be adding the two numbers. We're going to be adding the 1277 plus the 618. And remember, we are keeping our decimals in line with each other in order to solve for the correct answer. So that's going to be 15. And I don't know why I'm having a hard time solving. So the correct answer is going to be 1895 is what, if we would combine their money all together, they would have 1895. Now, if Lori here can just solve just a couple questions for me. Here you go. And so the problem reads, Jessica has $20 to spend. She decided she wanted to buy her mom a necklace for $16.48. How much money will she have left? Now, is this an addition or a subtraction problem? Looking for some keywords.
It's subtraction.
And how do we know it's a subtraction? We're solving for
What she have left.
correct.
She's spending her money. She's giving it to the economists.
Make sure you put your
Final answer.
so she would have $3.52 what left from.
But she spent the money.
Alright, let's solve for another problem.
Robert spent $28.12.
Robert spent $28.12 at a toy store. He bought one toy for $6.72. How much was the other toy? So this is, we're solving. This is a
Subtraction problem because we want to know how much the other toy was. We only get a price for one toy.
yes, that is correct. So we're solving for the how much the second toy cost because we know he spent a total of $28.12 for two toys. We know the price of one toy, which is $6.72. We need to find the cost of the second toy. So here we would subtract because we have the total amount here, the 28.12, like I said, and we are solving for the second toy. So what did you come up with?
$21.40.
So he spent $21.40 on his second toy. Now, for this lesson, the students would actually be receiving these 8 questions, and they would be paired in groups of, say, no more than 2 in order to solve the questions. And I would be walking around the classroom, seeing if children or any students need help solving these problems. And of course, I would have them refer to the place value chart and reminding them to line up their decimals in order to uh, receive the correct answer. I hope this helps, guys. It was fun.